Hey guys, thank you very much for clicking through this video. I really, really do appreciate it. And I want to apologize because this is a pre-roll for one of my own videos, and I know that's strange, but there's a reason. First of all, again, I want to say thank you for clicking through. Secondly, I want to ask you to like, comment, and subscribe if you want. At the very least, comment below. Now, what I'm asking for you to comment below is something you'd like to see me do. Maybe it's I'm asking specifically for constructive criticism. Maybe that's, I need you to do this better. I think you should do this better in your videos, or I think you could be improved by doing this differently while streaming, that kind of thing. I really would like to hear it because I'm trying to become a better streamer, content creator, etc. And I think your feedback is valuable to that. And I'm taking this opportunity to really ask you that. And I'm also taking this opportunity to just kind of pimp my Twitch channel a little bit too, because you're watching this and you're watching what is a pre-recorded video that I did live on Twitch. So technically the term is a VOD, but seriously, if you want to watch me live, you can go to twitch.tv/mksmith2gaming. If you don't want to watch me live, that's fine. Obviously you can watch it here. It's no big deal. But I'd like to encourage you to watch me live on Twitch. I would love to interact with you live. If you leave a comment below and you're like, man, I wish he could respond right now, you can go to Twitch. I'm there. I stream mostly in the evenings. The whole having a full-time job, a part-time job, and having my son 50% of the time, about 50% of the time, it takes up a lot of my available time, so I really only have time to stream during the evenings. However, again, if you have an evening free and you want to hang out, chat, maybe offer some criticism, whatever the heck you want to do, you can go to twitch.tv/mksmith2gaming and you can watch me live there. If you don't want to, you don't want to. Again, thank you so much for clicking through this video. Please comment below. Let me know what you think. And if you want, you can comment, you can like and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, you don't. It's all good. But thank you again for watching this. I hope you have a great day. And now, on to the video. Hello. Happy Monday, guys. Hope you all are doing well, staying happy, staying healthy. And I hope you can hear me well. According to the sound, you should be able to. So as you can see in the stream info and from your screen here, we're hopping right back into Transistor. Hopefully. Cool. I was actually very worried that maybe the sound would have issues. And I could probably turn up just a notch. Just a notch. Just a notch more. Too much of a notch. Too much of a notch. That's about the right notch. Eventually I'd love to get a mixer, but that is not in the cards for a while. Anyway, so here we go. As always, guys, you're more than welcome to chat with me. I might be paying attention to this, but I'd be more than happy to pay attention to you guys, too. So, here we go. Whee! New message. Oh, boy.
Grant sounds swell for a murderer.
Yes, he does.
Grant can't talk right now because he isn't well. Listen. I'm doing everything I can for him.
Are you?
I know there's still time.
Yes, there is.
But the truth is, ever since you took the transistor from him, he just hasn't been the same.
Maybe you shouldn't have tried to
when you see him, I think
take
you'll
me.
understand.
Of course we'll respond.
So they need us to help fix their mistake.
Well, then. Ain't that a bitch.
Round and round.
Okay, here we go.
Backstage access.
Oh, yes. Shoot things. Mask, jump. Shotgun. Cool. I had to remember what I was doing.
Not now.
Spawns bad cells, huh? Wail on her. And then we're gonna jaunt over that way.
he's making more trouble.
Blocked, huh? Well, let's just go this way. And then I'm gonna jaunt over here. Jaunt there. Jaunt there. Oops, let's not do that. Let's purge. And then we're just gonna jaunt right there.
Why not?
Across. And then crash. And then we're gonna jump this way. Jump that way. Jump over this way. And, oh, snap. And we're gonna jump over here. And over here, and execute. Okay. Jaunt. Backstab, 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 backstab. And then we're gonna go over here. And then let's go ahead and purge you, ping, and execute. Come on. Uh-oh. Route roll, ready.
They can take a hit now.
Okay, so jump back over this way. Yeah, sure. That's not Gouda. Well, fine. Wait, what? Oh, that's not good at all. Come on. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Gotta stop blocking my ping. That's not nice. Okay, and then let's just go ahead and mask. And we're gonna jump here. Just gonna do this. See what happens. Okay. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Crap. Kill the bad cells. 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 Die. And now we got this weed to deal with. Yeah, decriminalize that.
Apart.
Get it?
Maybe that's all they want.
Okay, sweet. That's an access point. But let's explore.
Every poll he ever took, somebody here made sure it added up. Till now, at least.
Ah, yes, clearly. And access point. Save. I don't think there's anything different I need to do at the moment. Security firewall access. Let's do it.
Big door downstairs ought to be open now.
Hooray, baby.
Take us straight to Asher and Grant's hideout on the roof.
Yay. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Doink.
No jumping in the lift, okay?
Well, I can't promise that. Maybe I'll flourish my way into the lift. Flourish, flourish, flourish. Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay.
Hit the beach.
Oh no. Shoot. Double shoot. get rid of this cheerleader. Maybe. Hopefully. Sweet. And then let's run away.
Go time.
Wait,
Looks
what?
like Grant has other visitors.
Basically.
But we're not waiting.
No, we're not. Oh.
Hands off, jerk.
Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Jaunt. And let's purge that. And we're gonna jump back over here. As always, guys, I'd be more than happy to talk with you guys, but if you don't want to talk, that is fine too. I'm just gonna do my best to kick some ass, take some names. Why didn't that kill it? Goodbye. Can't see me. Joink. Backstab. Purge. Backstab. 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 Oh, hey. Do that. Then we're gonna go this way. And execute. Hopefully we kill the clucker this time. Nice. Oh, no. Purge. Oh, no. 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 Why is it blocked? That's annoying. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and jaunt into you. You know what? We're just gonna jaunt away. Syyke! How you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well, feeling better. I'm just gonna run. Run away, retreat. Why won't that clock? Oh, leave me alone. Oh. Okay, killed that. Oh, hell yes. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing that, because that is way more important, honestly. That is legitimately way more important. Let's see what happens. Super user time. Well, I got rid of the cheerleader, but not that. Gun. Run away. Let's jump this way. I'm hoping the memes help, because anything to help someone feel better is a very important thing. I believe wholeheartedly in that, so. Ooh. Oh, I should have avoided that completely, clearly. Ooh, geez. No, don't. At least I only lost mask. Run away. Yay. I'm glad it did. I'm very, very glad it did. At least, you know, they say that it did, and it's good to just kind of die. And then we're gonna jaunt into him, purge, and run the truck away. What? Why did I kill it? Oh, it's protected from kill. You know what? Don't care. Die. Keep jaunting. It's jaunting the wrong way. Okay, bye.
You alright?
Biscuit. Shunt away. Don't. No. Leave me alone. I don't care. Just go for the overkill. There we go. Got it. Nailed it.
Okay, now's our chance.
Still a little late. That's okay. Ooh, a back door. Do I want to go there yet? No, let's just keep moving forward.
This is it.
I'm texting a friend.
Hey, something I've been meaning to tell you.
Yes?
Once this is over,
You want to get married?
maybe there's still time to skip town.
Are you saying you want to elope?
Think about it. Standing offer.
I mean, I don't know you that well.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Deep breath.
That means I'm going to have to check Discord. But I will happily check that here momentarily. Actually, I'll check that right meow. Provided it's here. Onion.
How do we dice an onion? Big onion. Look at us. To the good onion.
Onion.
Onion is a heavy onion. It's like 60.
Yep. I've seen that meme, and it's so great. It's really funny because at work, when I'm called to check, occasionally I'll be like an onion, and most people just look at me like, what? But occasionally you get the person that knows what it's from there, and they smile, and you just kind of go, hee. And it makes
Let's
me
give him our
smile.
best.
Mask. Yeah, you're okay. So, onion. Oh, we got the onion and the onion. While it's available, we're just gonna install it into Y. Actually, no. I wonder what it would do if. Okay, I'm looking for this inspect function. It needs to be installed in an upgrade slot, so that's okay. But no longer apply damage. So what if I were to stick it? Interesting. I don't. Back. Unused functions available. Oh right, because I can upgrade you. Anything else? No. Okay, she's just gonna go into purge will pass through targets, potentially affecting more than one useful. Switch will chain to multiple nearby targets. I prefer that. Okay.
Where to?
The moon. I think that's where we want to go, right? I mean, well, no, Mars is really where we want to go at this point, but I get the feeling that's not in this game.
What?
What? Oh.
Cowards.
I actually get the feeling they didn't kill themselves. Like, really?
Left you a note.
How nice of them.
Once they lost the transistor, they lost control of the process.
Right? That's kind of exciting, because really the moon's where it's the base point. Like, you have to start the moon to get to Mars easier.
So that's it.
Let's see what it is.
I couldn't stay to meet with you in person. Grant, he couldn't wait any longer.
I'll answer that in just a second.
Why he would leave me? I'd sooner take an eternity in the transistor. But he was no longer seeing straight. Or perhaps he'd decided he'd seen enough. We knew the stakes of what we wanted to accomplish. And we knew that if we were to fail, we would do so together. As one. See you in the country.
I wonder what that means. I got less answers to lore than I thought we were going to.
What are you gonna do now?
Died 15 minutes ago. His position changed.
Hey there, remember me? Guy you killed the other day? Let me be the first to welcome you to your new home. You fake. Wake up, buddy. Got some questions for you.
15 minutes ago, so...
How do we stop this? Fairview. How are we supposed to get all the way over there? Oh. Really?
Ooh, and I hit level 9. Yes, I do think we have been. Yes. I'll leave it at that. I could be a lot more impassioned, but I'm trying to be mindful of... I mean, there are people who think that we haven't been there, and I personally believe very vehemently that we have. So, you know, and yes, I'll just leave it at that. What function do I want? Project a storm sphere that disintegrates targets, enhance most functions with lingering destructive effects, regenerate life points when turn is not recovered. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Stacks 3 times, argument the potency and effects of most functions. We're gonna go flood. Yeah, select permission. Oh, upgrade slot. Another passive slot, more memory. Oh, this is a tough one. I do know of the world of SCP, mostly through Markiplier. I have not looked at like the SCP wiki before. Most of the few things I know and understand about the world of SCP are, yeah, all through Markiplier, admittedly. Ooh, what was that? Let's, desktop button needs to go bye-bye. But what was that? Let's check my notifications. What the crap? What? That wasn't even, but, what? I don't know what and where that came from. That was strange. Oh, well. Yes. Yeah, so that answers the question. So, I want to know more. I'm also afraid to play the game, I admit. I want more memory, I think. Because another passive slot would be nice, but I get the feeling I can get that available. Another upgrade slot would be really nice too, but... Okay, I can do that here. I'll do that on this computer. Oh, right. Pt.5 by order of the Syyke. So I'll just read it out loud. The area containing SCP-3000, currently a region of the Bay of Bengal, roughly 300 kilometers in diameter, is to be routinely patrolled by Foundation naval vessels. Under no circumstances are civilians allowed to attempt deep sea exploration or diving efforts in the quarantined area. Individuals believed to have contacted SCP-3000 are to be contained, quarantined, and processed at Site-151. Individuals affected by the anomalous properties of SCP-3000 are to be held in containment indefinitely. The Foundation submarine SCP-F Aramita is to monitor the location of the foremost section of SCP-3000. massive aquatic serpentine entity strongly resembling a giant moray eel. Full length is impossible to determine. The hypothesized to be between 600 and 900 kilometers. The head of measures roughly 2.5 meters in diameter, and sections of the body proper are as large as 10 meters in diameter. It's mostly a sedentary creature. Dude, SCP is so fascinating. No, not at all. I couldn't tell. And actually, I love the... I love... Oh god, how do I word it? I love that SCP exists. Like, it's so cool. Like, it is its own, like, writing prompt subreddit, basically. Use SCP to just describe things in this world as, like, something supernatural or something extraterrestrial, and it's so cool. It's very creative. It's amazing. I mean, it's very cool. And that one douchebag who tried to like say that try to basically trademark or copyright or whatever the entire thing, that's a special level douche. Like what? I don't understand why he would do it, other than the fact that you could turn it into some serious monetary stuff. But I feel like there's the amount of effort that would take you could put into something different, frankly. But it's so fascinating. If I wasn't such like a scary baby, I would... Yes, the pixel art SCP wiki, yep. It really does. I haven't looked at it too much. I think it was... I want to say it was Markiplier, but maybe it was the Game Theorist, where they did a video. I'm pretty positive it was Markiplier. He like kind of showed it off a bit, and it looked so fascinating. And yeah, SCP is so cool. I give major props to everyone, whoever writes them, because they are extra levels of like fictitious, I guess technically prose. Yeah, no, it's the whole SCP community. I get that. It's just to every individual that writes one, or then they all contribute to it. It's so amazing. It's so cool. It requires so much imagination and so much work. It's maybe one of the cooler things on the internet in terms of even being like a gaming community too. It's so amazing. Like it's amazing. I wish I had the extra brain processes and space to put into it. But more, I wish I just I wasn't such a scaredy baby of that series, because it's fascinating and I want to know more, but at the same time I'm just kind of like, but I'm a scaredy baby. So yeah, SCP is dope though. It really is. And we're just gonna go ahead and choose memory.
The Camerata. There's one left.
Yeah, it really is.
Thought they could change the world with this thing.
Like, I hope Markiplier does a lot more of the SCP Unity, because that is...
The Camerata let
that
these
game
things
looks
in. Must like it better
freaking
here
great.
than wherever they come
And
from.
they deserve the people redoing it in Unity deserve all of the attention in the world to get from like Jacksepticeye or Markiplier, any of the big YouTubers. Like, they deserve that attention, because it's amazing. I might have to check Jacksepticeye's channel after this while I'm downloading the VOD of this and exporting it for tomorrow's YouTube. video.
We're not gonna fall.
Just because it's so amazing. Well, yeah, he does have like 80 videos on it, but he just recently started playing through the Unity remake. Because, yeah, he has all the old videos that he did.
Guess I
But
was
he
wrong about
only
that.
has like 2 or 3 of the Unity remake.
The Camerata wanted things to change. For good. But not like this. They got greedy. Grant and the others. Only one left.
And then
He's gotta
my
know
friend here
something.
quickly.
Out there somewhere in Fairview. We're making good time. But look at this town. Its time is up.
And to be completely honest, I think once as I clear enough brain space with all the lore in some of these games I'm playing through, I would definitely love to put just... And once I finish all the novels I'm
Stage.
reading, I would absolutely...
We get to Fairview. We can stop this.
Oh, no. Oh, screw you, Fetch. Actually... You watch me play CP. Oh, that's tempting, actually. Just because, I mean, here's the truth of the matter, is I know it will be entertaining. Because I know that I'm a scary dude.
He's not hiding.
The problem is, I don't know if I want to put that into myself.
He's haunting.
Weird. Oh, it switched over. What the? Did he heal himself? He did. I think that's because I switched. Okay, now let's jaunt over here. Get rid of him. Ping, 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 ping. Ow. Ow. Oh, yes. What? He not die? Why he not die? Why he not die? Hallelujah, emergency turn. That's all I've got to say. Oh,
First we get
that
back
was...
to the edge of town.
Oh,
Then we make
oh,
way
that
for
was
Fairview.
scary.
Last member of the Camerata will be waiting.
So... Surely the game isn't this short, right? Like, it feels like if I'm near the end, this game's way too short.
Hey, Red. We got a full house. Never get the feeling. Yeah. They here for a song.
So I just got goosebumps. Maybe it's because it's super creepy watching all these cluckers do this. But yeah, it's super weird. That's so weird. Flourish.
Hello up there.
What happens if
Probably
I...
getting his friends. Maybe he got lost.
Maybe.
That
Maybe
thing
they're
on.
about to, like... In memory of user.
They think you're... What a mess.
Vigil held for popular musician Spanish the week's catastrophic outbreak. In memory, one of Cloudbank's
words,
most
though.
influential voices has gone silent amid the process epidemic spreading through the city unchecked. Red became active as a musician from a young age, though her popularity surged in recent years as her songs consistently charted in the top 10th percentile for the past 5 years, according to OVC data. While Red is but one of the thousands of disappearances this week, thousands more gathered to honor her life and her music on the eastern perimeter as the sound of her voice cut through the darkness. Comment, I'm still alive.
I think you're right. Of course. Of course I do. Red. We'll figure it out when we get there.
Huh. So again, she's communicating to Transistor through this. So obviously Transistor's part of this, we'll just call it cloud. And... interesting. Yeah, obviously they very clearly knew each other. I think I made that clear last time I played through, which if you haven't watched the last time I played through this on stream, I highly recommend it. It's a very
Gotta retrace our
lore-heavy
steps.
episode.
Get to where you found me.
Lore-heavy episode,
We'll make our way from
but
there.
it's really good. Okay, so I can do 2 upgrades here. I want to keep potency. Yeah, I'm actually going to install that to this. And then we're going to install this in there for now. So we can unlock some lore.
That's better.
Yes, it is. Much better.
Well, you got him.
Dead. 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 So maybe I'll do SCP on YouTube. Maybe. I will
isn't
definitely
on town
find a way to play SCP.
It's theirs. Hi there.
This has potential to be bad. Whoops. Switch you over. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and... Why can't I? Hey, connect please. Now we're just gonna go that way. Switch. Okay, so now we're gonna move on. Switch you over. Again. Jaunt to you. Crash you. Jaunt. Crash. Jaunt. And then we're gonna run. Switch that that back over. Shoot. Let's try that. Try that. And go ahead and kind of jaunt my way around here. Because I think I might be able to get just close enough that I'll be able to switch that back over. Oh no, I won't. I won't have enough things. Shoot, Shinola.
Quality.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Help your brother out here. Oh, hell yes. Wait, what? Wait, no I didn't. What? What? Wait, what? That. I mean, I will download it. I have not done that yet, though. And then we're gonna backstab, 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 backstab. And we're gonna go this way. And we're gonna go this way. And we're gonna jaunt. And then ping, ping. And we're gonna run. Let's switch you over, actually. Oh, you literally just down. Yeah, no, yeah, I will absolutely do that. I read that wrong. I read that as you literally just downloaded it. And I'm just like, what sorcery did you just do to my computer? Like, and how? So I was concerned, but for no good reason, clearly. Just ping the crap out of him. Do you even read? Yes, I do. Yes, I do read. Ow. Oh, huh. Goodbye.
Get out of here.
I will. I'm going to make sure I kill all the things. And we'll say, ooh, function file updated. That should be this one, I bet.
Bracket. I know the name, but not the man. Heard he got out of town a while back.
Passive slot. Active slot. Yeah, we're going to remove that, and I'm actually gonna remove this and remove. Then we're going to install this in A, and I'm going to install this with it. Will apply damage over time in addition to the base effect. Heck yes. Heck yes. Yes. Yes.
Looks like a star.
Okay. I like it. I like
Guesses
that.
what's in there. I was hoping you'd do that.
Just gonna kill it. Kill it and kill it dead, baby.
See ya.
Yes, overkill. I don't care. Okay, let's let this recharge. We're just gonna let that do its thing. Is that creep 1.0? It certainly seems like it. That's pretty sweet, not gonna lie. That is pretty sweet. Box office.
Hey guys, what's new? Hello?
We're just gonna let this do its thing.
Wake up. All right.
Nailed it.
A little peace and quiet.
That was easy. Okay. Author at risk. Author being processed. Huh.
So that's it.
As I stand here on the eastern perimeter awaiting the inevitable,
news
I
left
am
to report.
surrounded by my community
No one
and
left to
I am at
report
peace. It has been my honor and privilege helping spread the news of the day among the people of the city, and my only regret is having no more time to share with you all. To the west I see nothing, and to the east there is nothing. So we wait, together, shoulder to shoulder. We will not leave our fair city under any circumstance. I suspect even the process has figured that out by now. Farewell.
How about we get out of here?
So, I am trying to think. Let's see if it opens up in this. It does. Cool. So, I am trying to decide. That's funny. That's wow. Oh my, Syyke. Oh my. That's adorable. It's hilarious. It's quite funny, but that's adorable. So I'm trying to think story-wise. God, we can't even be near the end. At most, we're towards the end of, like, say, Act 2, is my guess. So, back this way? I'm so confused.
White blocks like these, they weren't just trees and houses and things.
God, the art is so good. Ooh.
Guess they don't like to swim.
Didn't I just...
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed.
You're still there, and I'm still here. You're still there, and I'm still here.
The spine detected. Because I would guess the first time I fought the spine would have probably been the end of Act 1. And maybe I'm fighting the spine again for the end of Act 2. So, just so you are aware, Syyke, it is downloaded onto the PC.
You know, Red, we made quite a team.
Yes, we do.
Lady without a voice. Gent without a body.
Ooh,
We
full
owe it
upgrade for
all
Purge here.
to the Camerata. They sure did a number on this town.
Yeah, he's corrupted again. The spine has this really weird effect of corrupting Transistor. I mean, it's part of the process. Alright, so let's read this. Maximilius Darcy. Background. Not everyone wears the Darcy brand. However, 2 years ago, more than 56% of individuals between age of 16 and 42 showed interest in or complimented someone wearing Mr. Maximilius Darcy's clothing. The self-styled Cloudbank clothier became a fashion icon in his early 20s when he introduced to the world a garment line that boldly eschewed formal tradition. Not only that, so prolific was his work that seemingly everyone in Cloudbank, in reality it was only 8% of the population at the time, found garments that spoke to them as individuals. In spite of this, all was not well in Mr. Darcy's life. In private, Mr. Darcy suffered from certain dependencies he believed were the source of his talent, or rather the source of his inspiration. Unfortunately, he was correct in this assessment. When he decided to come forward and wean himself from these dependencies, after an initial public outpouring of support, his career started to falter. Yes, holy lore. There's a lot of lore in this game, and I love it. His ideas came less quickly, or he could not act on them as quickly, and so, against the wishes of his closest confidant and partner, he resumed his old habits. It was then that Mr. Darcy met certain individuals professing knowledge of his condition who invited him to participate in an experiment that could cure him without compromise. Believing he had little to lose, Mr. Darcy decided it was worth a shot. Disappearance. It may seem mundane for the Camerata to take interest in a man like Mr. Darcy, yet, from the Camerata's perspective, he was perfect. He was someone with the capacity to sway thousands in a subtle way, and whose career appeared to be waning. The public would readily accept that such a man, publicly disgraced, would decide to head to the country away from the bustle of city life, and indeed, the public took this news at face value. All but Mr. Darcy's confidant, whom the Camerata had dealt with separately. So, something I'm picking up is that the country seems to be a place that everyone believes people go. Like, they just, when they leave the city, when they no longer kind of want to be part of society, they go to the country, and it's something that everyone in this world readily accepts. Which, I don't have any evidence to back this. My theory has always been, part of this whole thing is that, Transistor, the Camerata, the process, what they're doing is they're digitizing the people based on their selections, based on their, based on their selections is not an hypothesis, that's confirmed in the game, but they're digitizing these people to turn them into functions for the process to make their world a better place. However, I'm beginning to wonder if actually instead of people, these are all... They're turning all the frogs gay. I'm going to ignore that. But... I can't. But my theory is I think actually all these people are already like AI. They're sentient AI, but they're AI, and all the Camerata is doing is actually making them, I guess, self-aware in a way. But I think I'm wrong there too. It's just a interesting theory I've got. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Okay, so he needs to be using a passive slot. What does Flood do in a passive slot? Oh, yeah, that's useful. Gain more playing potential in turn. I like that. And this gives me a chance to use Super User. But you know nothing. Oh, man. I mean, when I beat this game, I'm going to very thoroughly, I think I will probably very thoroughly read the wiki to make sure I'm grasping everything correctly, but it is, well, to be fair, it's like, you can always watch every playthrough I've got. It's currently on the YouTube channel, so you could binge watch that if you really wanted to, because then you can hear my wonderful voice and see this pretty face, and I think occasionally I make eye contact with the camera, and I know how you feel about that. But this game is, there's so much lore, and I want to make sure I understand it completely. But like, basically, Camerata seemed to be the, now and most certainly the secondary antagonist. They were trying to use the process and Transistor via the process. Have you ever read or seen the movie version? I have not actually seen the movie or read the book of 1984. It is something that I'd be interested in doing at some point. I might add it to my ever-growing list of novels to read, but it would definitely be very interesting. I could definitely see that. They're both, I know from my basic knowledge of 1984, they're both kind of set in dystopian future. This is a little less dystopian, but the game definitely starts in a dystopia. But from everything I can tell of the lore, it was, well, this would also fit into a George Orwell. It was very much kind of a, man, actually, the more I think of it, this backs up my theory. These people live in a society where they can vote on everything. They vote on what color they want the sky. They vote on what kind of weather they want, which only furthers my belief that they're actually living within a computer system. And the Camerata, again, are like kind of the secondary antagonists. They start out as seemingly the primary antagonist, but it's very clear at this point they're the secondary antagonist, because they were trying to use the process and Transistor via the process to make their city a better place. Yeah, I can pick up some of the Soma vibes, in terms of just, yeah, I can pick up some of the Soma vibes. Yeah, the arc, yeah, definitely. But I think this is definitely set in the world that this game is set in would seemingly seem to me that it's set in a computer, and all the characters we're playing as, so the main character that you play as in this game is Red, and I think they're given these personalities and that kind of stuff, but they're again, they're like AI. They're sentient AI, and they're living their life. They get a vote, and they can change all this kind of stuff, and they're just happy AI living. And what the Camerata is trying to do is trying to make it better, trying to free them, and then it's completely backfired. And now the process seems to be like a virus that corrupts and destroys these functions, these processes. So that's a theory I've got, but I don't know why. Can't explain why, because I'd spoil it. Sad. Apparently, I mean, I don't mind if you spoil it, to be completely honest, because I love watching movies having them spoiled, and same thing with the book series I'm reading. Unfortunately, a couple of the, not really the intros, but the what's the word I'm looking for? The synopsis. There we go. The synopsis of the books that I haven't read yet kind of gives some stuff away that happens like in a book prior and then in a book. And so I'm kind of going, oh crap, that happens, but I'm very interested to see how it happens, and I want to get all the back and see what's and knowing what's coming, you can actually kind of pick up on little intricacies back and forth. So yeah, I was going to try to, I think, install this in a passive slot, But I want both of those things I've currently got in a passive slot. I could deal with less planning potential, but I'm going to leave it as is for now, which is unfortunate. Ow, don't. You silly lady.
Hey, keep it down.
Because
Keep it down out there.
this is why I think the process is like actually a virus, because obviously it corrupts him. It corrupts Transistor. It's because it's trying to take over because it wants the Transistor for whatever reason. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. There we go. There we go. It's interesting. It doesn't give you experience points for killing these small guys anymore.
Is that what I... Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
They really don't like water.
Oh, man. Kind of makes sense. If they're not actually computer programs, they're electronically based, which, you know, electronics and water don't go well together at all. Kill the weed. Kill the weed. Thank you. Kill that creep, please. Okay, there we go. Oh, shoot. Okay, so we killed everything here, in theory. Pass through from closer, times accessed. Okay.
I'd like to go, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I think we will go to the back door briefly, just to give her
Wait,
a break.
please.
Because when we're in this, like, back door area, he's no longer corrupted.
Ugh, the spine. Was sort of hoping it was just the one of them. Was a good girl.
A lot of things on your own. Yeah. I mean, that is. Yeah,
I'd
I
play
feel
with you
that.
if I could.
That is definitely a very large similarity. In fact, it makes me wonder. Actually, while I wonder, let's mull an idea on the hammock.
The process. I guess when they reach a certain size or something, it's like I start blacking out.
I'm gonna attempt to not spoil this game for myself here. I'm looking at this wiki. Because I'm very curious. Game features, game basics, game lore. Having trouble with typing there, buddy. That's not in the Gamepedia wiki. What if... Okay, so I'm not going to read further down the plot. Was Transistor the game inspired by 1984? Ooh. No, I don't want notifications from you. Yeah, it really did predict the future in a lot of ways. It did. System gameplay. Ooh. When does Hades come out? Interesting. So Hades is gonna be a godlike roguelike dungeon crawler. What you define now? It's an early access on Steam. Shit. I need to play through Pyre first. Even though I've heard things about Pyre, they've earned me playing Pyre. I didn't know Hades was in... son of a bitch. Transistor. Sci-fi themed action RPG. They don't say too much. Damn. But it definitely feels like, based off what you're saying there, Syyke, that it wouldn't surprise me if this game was inspired by 1984. Hi, Luna. And yeah, it definitely did predict the future.
I start talking funny, just ignore me, okay?
Which I'll try to avoid some political talk on. I'm going to try to save political talk for Wednesdays. But, yeah. It is a very good book, from what I've heard.
Oh, good. Here again.
That's not what I want to hear. Okay, so I'll go this way.
Soon everyone and everything.
Let's draw it over this way. You're gonna protect me. Recommend both watching and reading. Okay.
It'll all just be little white blocks. And some eyeballs. Except for us. Except for...
Movie and the book do good jobs. Huh. And that's kind of rare.
We don't have to worry like anyone else. And by we, I guess I just mean you.
Switch. 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 Oh, it got blocked? Balls. Just kill it. Kill it, kill it. Kill it dead. Kill it dead. Fine. Do you even read? Yes, I do. When did it get switched? Son of a biscuit. And switch. Some parts are better visualizing, some parts are better controlling. Yeah. I can see that. Switch. Okay. See, now it's by itself. I win. You can't stop me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, currently 10:30.
Will I ever see you again?
Yes, you will.
I mean, face to face.
Oh, well, that's awkward because I have no
I
clue.
like to wonder about that.
Please don't. I get the feeling that's
Like
what the
maybe
process
you
wants
can
you to
get
do.
me out of here or something. Then we can watch everything around us wash away, hand in hand.
So fascinating. Access point. Where do I go? I want to know where to go. I want to know where to go, where to go, where to go, where to go, where to go. I want to know where to go, where to go. Yes. Back to where I came from.
Know where we're going?
Nope. I have no effing clue, sir. No effing clue. I would have assumed this way. But it seems to me like I have no place to go. Which, by reasonable deduction, would mean I probably am going to go back the way I came. Except I can't. What in the Sam Hill? What? Back door. It would only make sense that the back door. Pause. Practice test. Stability test. Speed test. Performance test. I don't perform well under pressure. Actually, I perform a lot better under pressure.
Hi, Luna.
Hey, yeah, that's right, you get that ball. It should be noted, Darren Korb, who did the soundtrack for this and Bastion, and probably also did the soundtrack for Pyre, and is doing the soundtrack for Hades, is a magnificent composer. I'm sure it loaded before. I'm just paranoid. Okay, what am I missing here? Because I'm missing something very clearly. Darren Korb composed the soundtrack. Wow, I missed something. Yeah, I missed that. Holy crap, how can you even be expected to see that? Wait, what? The fuck? Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on a damn second here. Oh. Oh. I mean, that makes sense, but dang it. Okay, so there's an OBC terminal that way.
What you think you're gonna find back here? Maybe you'd just like to hear me talk.
I don't know what I'll find back feel like I owe it to this game to be looking through everything. That hurt. Offer expired?
Oh, not Junction Jans.
I have one
Where
last
are we
flat.
gonna get our flatbread now?
Ooh, select your meal preference.
This is a tragedy.
It is. Supremo Deluxe sounds delicious. Mystery Jans also sounds good. Sea Monster, I don't like that name. That name sounds bad. But Harvest Garden also sounds good. We're gonna say Harvest Garden. At 59 minutes. Cool. There we go. Didn't get caught by it this time, sucker. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Anything this way? Nothing that way. Nothing that way.
Where's our beautiful bike?
Oh, it's right there. Calm down.
Hey, that's not our bike.
You're new. You're not wrong, sir. You are not wrong. And unfortunately, because of Rule 42, I am sure...
Haircut.
Oh my god, that took everything. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. You know, I don't think Splashly's into hentai. Yeah, that's right. Oh, yes, kill. Kill. Oh, suck it. Oh, that's not good. What the fuck are you?
Looked like a man.
I'm 85% sure. I've known him now for 12, 13 years.
Hey,
He's got
Red.
some weird things, but hentai I'm 85% sure is not one of them. I leave that 15% because I've been wrong and I could be surprised. But you'll just have to ask him yourself on Wednesday.
Hi. What I said back there about wanting to see you again, face to face. I want you to know
That's why I leave that 15%.
I meant it.
No, man. It is 10:40.
Bike deserves some kind of reward,
Yes, it does.
not to get wiped out like all his bike friends.
No, I don't think I should have any new functions.
See you in the country, Mr. Bike.
Courtyard. Young ladies detected 6. Oh, shit.
You go first. Yikes. Spawning season. Watch your head. Wait. Highway.
This is not getting well for me, I don't think. I should have not done anything. This seems like bad.
Too much. Avoid this. Run.
There
Bye,
we go.
ladies.
Okay. Now, I wonder, could I have done that fight? Like, I really wonder, could I have? I'm gonna regret that, actually.
Here's where we found one of the lucky ones.
Yeah, we're, like, going back.
What?
I wonder, could I? Nope. Just switch it.
Best friends.
Okay, so I can't do anything. This could end poorly, by the way. Oh, yes. Kill. Only does 66% that, 66 damage. That's not good for me. Oh, emergency turn initiated. Great. This is going to end not great, I think.
Listen, jerk.
Yeah, God damn it. You are mean. Yes, I am. I want him to die, and I want him to die a horrible death.
Boom. They took a chunk out of the floor. Took it where, though?
Took flood, which does not make me happy. Snapshot detected 5. Shoot, and I really need.
Back to the promenade.
But at least I have
Still
switch.
up. Your posters. Not mutual.
What the? Oh no. Okay, well, we're just gonna find it. Oh no. This is not gonna end well. Oh my god. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. There is no way I can survive this. If I switched him. Okay, so what I need is I need to get as many of them in one. So I get 2 no matter what there. I'm just gonna take that. Yeah, I'll switch.
Last round.
Okay, so closer to here. Take that out. I'm gonna run the fuck away. Get as close as possible.
Show him.
Got that one. Good. Leaves me one left. Go there and switch. There we go. Wait, is he? If I were to hit him, he's backstabbed right now. Yes, sweet. Backstab, backstab, backstab. Run away. Oh, kill. Goodbye.
The shooter's wrapped.
That was close. That was very close. I have nothing.
You know, last time we were here,
That's not good.
I knew it could be worse. By a lot.
Well, how do you
I
feel
just
about
wasn't
that?
quite sure how.
Well, now we know.
Comfort in knowing. Makes things simple in a way. We get to Fairview. Find our man. Take it from there.
I
Mood
just
lighting.
got a little bit of goosebumps from that.
Check the terminals or go on up. The lady we found here. Body's gone, but her trace is with us.
Yes, it is. We're obviously going to check the terminals. Diagnostics.
thinks you're in
Heck yes.
charge. Maybe it's right. Tell us something we don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely a what jump scare is about to happen. Like, I could not play it, but I've seen so many playthroughs of PT. Look behind you. Like, that game would have made me scream like a little girl.
Surprised they'll still work.
The fun
Anything
is
else before we
just
head up?
getting started. Okay, so I lost a few things, but I can make some things work here. I'm gonna go ahead and install Crash. Install that. We'll just go ahead and install that while we're at it. Might as well have some. Oh, sweet! I can put you into something. Install that with that one's going to do slightly stronger and deal have damage and a blast radius. Bounce be slightly stronger. We'll try it there. I mean,
We'll show them. Don't even need to aim it.
that's that. Wealthier state override or
This isn't
weather
a vote.
state.
It's a choice.
Okay. So what are we gonna do? Ooh, do I want it to rain lightly or placid snowfall? I much prefer rain than snow, so we're gonna choose light precipitation.
You read my mind.
And see, now it
Look
changes
at this. You got the
the
key to
weather.
city.
I love it. I love this game. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
We can still get through.
10:50. Okay, so I got about 10 more minutes here, so we'll see what happens in the next 10 minutes.
Hello, world.
This
You
is
don't look so good.
basically right at the
Almost
beginning of the
there.
game.
Last member of the Camerata. He'll be expecting us.
Of course.
Look out.
Oh, right. I don't have jump. Speedy boy. Yes, yes. Very speedy. Okay.
Surprise.
Run away.
One down, one to go.
Okay.
And he can't run.
Guess what? I'm behind you.
Do it.
Bootadoosh. Overkill. You ain't got shit.
Wouldn't want to wind up like them.
Yes, new level. Yay.
What do we have?
Coal. Structure kinetic. Or get. See here. Force target close to the user, stronger against distant targets. Make most functions pull targets out of position. Draw cells faster from farther away. Harm targets on contact while executing turn. Raise the kinetic impact or effect duration of most functions. Strike nearby targets. We're just going to choose coal. I kind of like what that offers. I'm gonna vote passive slot actually. Not that I'm gonna use either of these, although this is the frustrating thing. There is so much more lore available if you use limiters. And that pains me because some of these limiters are kind of insane. So now
There's the alley. Hey, look.
Begin. This is Royce Brackett of the Camerata, communicating via proxy. I am calling for a
Coward.
truce. See, I'd very much like for the process to, well, stop doing what it's doing. And my conjecture is you'd very much like that too. Assuming I am right, then come along and we'll sort this out. Maybe we can sort this out.
Yeah, we can sort
We'll
it
see
out.
about that.
Me shoving Transistor directly into that stupid proxy of yours and finding your face and driving it through there as well, you jerk.
Could have sworn I left my body right here.
Does he really? Maybe that means I could have a future in doing voiceover acting? I'd be okay with that.
The transistor. What can it do? What can it really do? Well, it can build a bridge.
I definitely do
For
the
example,
arms.
that's something. People want a bridge to Fairview, sure. Why not? It's settled. Have a beautiful new bridge. It's good for more than just bridges, of course. Why, it can make just about anything happen. Really.
This better work.
Again,
Wow.
it seems very clear to me that this
You asked
entire
for it.
thing is within like
You
a
got it.
computer.
To Fairview.
Right? Okay. Here we go.
Let's go meet Royce.
Let's go meet Royce. Loading, loading, we are loading, loading the game, yes, loading the game, loading, loading, loading Fairview, let's go baby, load Fairview.
The process can't be stopped. Can't be stopped. However,
Ownership
the
could
process
be taken
could
over,
be impelled to simply go away.
or that,
Take its business elsewhere.
elsewhere.
Then we'll be well enough alone. As for the town, we'll have ourselves a blank canvas. And as for the
Like that.
transistor, we'll have ourselves a brush.
You're a prick, sir. And I'll get all my things back. Cool. Let's uninstall everything. So, first thing I want is I believe I want to put this in a passive spot. So check. And I want to put this in a passive spot. Right, I do. Yeah, I'd rather have a chance of being super user than, let's see here, ping I want there, I want jaunt there, and I will reveal the limiters in a bit. I could do that into a function, which I'd be fine with that. Mask, become undetectable and faster after eliminating targets. What was the other? I think it was this one. Glade. Yes, I want that in my last passive slot. He's in a passive slot. Good.
Oh, Mark, that's the Hammer's quarter filter. What they want with him?
That's a good question, sir. God, you're a lot of fucking memory. But I can install that there, which I'm fine with. Active slot strike. Nearby targets upwards with tremendous force. Raise, connect, impact, or effect duration of most functions. That's what I would prefer. I want it in an upgrade slot, so we're good there. Active spawn a seeking parasite that dismantles a target from within. I'm more tempted. Launch fast, unstable shells that split into explosive particles. So I do still want to install that there. I know that much. I think I will install a switch into that. I'll put that in. What does it do? Chain reactive effect to most functions. Actually, if I were to install this into Jaunt, what would it do? Very briefly render the user undetectable. That could be potentially incredibly helpful. Load area effect. If I were to install it with Jaunt, makes Jaunt super useful. That only leaves me with 2 memory slots though, which I could, this leaves me with 3. If I were to put this in jaunt, what would it do? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. What does it add to jaunt out of curiosity? Will spawn a purge parasite at the user's origin. Oh. I will install that there. Because then I couldn't say install that there and do that. Because I think we'll see what happens. Reveal limiters. So like just like with all the functions, how like if you use it, you can inspect and you get you get you learn more about each thing by using the limiter, and yikes. So much yikes. Poop on a stick. Well, let's see what's past here.
So this is Fairview. Farther from town than I thought.
Whoa. Whoa.
All of Cloudbank's gonna wind up like this.
What the shit? So this
Where are we supposed to? Oh,
That's some mind-blowing perspective shit.
Trying times. Very trying times these days.
Indeed.
Graham and the others, they've gone ahead without me now, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
Just you and me now, isn't it?
Yep.
You and me. And the Transistor.
Si, senor.
yeah.
Oh,
I got nothing.
We had a saying which goes, when everything changes, nothing changes. You see? When everything changes, nothing changes. But all this isn't what we had in mind.
props to them for doing this. My brain just is like, no, not now.
There's
Excuse
the
me.
door. To something
Hopefully where the world is in the right perspective.
better.
Yes, much better. Oh. Okay.
To Fairview.
Oh no.
These. Bring it
Okay.
back this time.
Oh, yes. Ouchie. Son of a bitch. Come on. Oh, you got switched. Okay. Strange. Shared status shooty. That's okay. Well, we can hide for a bit. And we're gonna jaunt away. Run away. Okay, I did nothing. Guess what, buddy? I'm gonna jaunt right through you. And we're gonna go like that. And then we're gonna execute. Take your
Show his
cell.
face.
There we go. Nailed it.
Made it.
Actually, I was a little worried. I still am a little worried because I lost ping. Oh, what do you want?
The process, it's just doing a job. Doing its job.
Well, it's programmed
Though
to do.
I much preferred it when the process did mine. But our old friend Grant, I let him borrow it. And he, well, anyway, here we are.
Yeah, you jerk.
Go for it.
Yes.
We knew we'd have our detractors. What we were doing was wrong in the traditional sense, in the contemporary sense.
Yeah, okay, so doesn't justify what you did, really. Just kind of makes it worse, actually. Just gonna install it there. And then we're gonna... Cool. Alright, well, let's wait for that icon to go away. Cool. And there we are. That's gonna be all for me tonight. Syyke, thank you for hanging out, my man. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's a very lore-heavy game. You even, you said holy lore, because, yeah, there's a metric butt-ton of lore. And, yeah, it's fantastic. I love it. I love games like this, and I think, it's worth giving. I will have a good night, and I'll sleep well. I believe you're very tired. You definitely... I can believe that you're very tired. We'll leave it at that. But yeah, dude, if you want to catch up, kind of see where I started, and I didn't get myself completely hooked into the lore until last episode, and that just went up today on YouTube, so you can watch it on there. I've got every stream of this up on YouTube as well, so you can kind of watch and see what you can catch if you want. Do it in your own time, obviously, because you're tired, so make sure you get some sleep. Stay healthy, dude. Want you to stay healthy, because we need you on Wednesday. We need our Syyke. We need that third D, yo. So, but again, thanks for hanging out with me, Syyke. If you're watching this on Twitch or YouTube, dude or dudette or whatever pronoun you use, this is 2020. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. It's a lot of fun playing this game, and I'm having a lot of fun doing this stuff, and I've got a very not so big but kind of thing I want to talk about on Wednesday. Just some plans that I've got in terms of stuff. So, yeah. On that note, thank you again for watching, for hanging out, for chatting. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful evening. And I'll be back on Wednesday night with Sir Splashly and hopefully some Syyke for our weekly kind of podcast, videocast, shoot the shit night. So feel free to join us there on Wednesday night. It'll be starting at 9:30. Provided Splashly's on time this week. Yeah, so I'll see you guys again on Wednesday. Have a wonderful rest of your day and evening. Stay happy. Stay healthy. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.